Yo, what's going on? It's your homie Brian.
It's John.
John, what's good with you, bro?
What's good with you, man? We made it.
We made it, bro. This is episode 10, bro.
Yes, sir.
Episode 10
Yeah.
from the radio portion.
Yeah.
But we also kicked in something a little bit different.
What's that?
It's All Day I Play Radio Arcade Edition.
Yes, sir. All this gloriousness that you did, sir.
Hey, come on, bro. You don't have to put me on the spot. Yo, so we got some video going on now.
Yes.
So this is something that we've been thinking about and working towards. We did the live show for
The Video Game Awards.
the Video Game Awards, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that was different. So we tightened up a bit and have I think a design that flows a lot better and as far as showing our beautiful faces, and I like this one. I think it's clean, bruh.
Yeah, I like this. This is cool. I can't give you enough praise for this, man.
I
This is your
appreciate it.
brainchild, man. This is
I
crazy.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, but thank you all for joining us. Hopefully we get some followers on the YouTubes and some more followers on the as you can see here, Spotify and all the other amazing podcast services out there. So come and join us. This is episode number 1, but also episode number 10. And we're going to be like that. So deal with it.
Yeah.
Is that disrespectful?
Yeah, it's cool.
Meant no disrespect.
No.
Sincerely from the bottom of my heart. You know what I'm saying? We have a cool show today. We're going to start off with what we always start off with, right?
Oh, what's the question, man?
Hey, bro.
Okay.
What you been playing all day, John?
Man, look, after the Video Game Awards, I saw Hades was nominated for a lot of things.
Right.
I think I picked it up. I've been blown away since I picked it up, man. I called you as soon as I got it. I was like, this is a dope ass game.
Bro, you love them though.
I love Supergiant. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I didn't play Pyre.
Right, yeah.
So, but I played Transistor and Bastion, loved them. And you got me on Bastion actually.
Oh yeah, Bastion dope, bro.
Yeah, because I asked you about Transistor back in the day, and you were like, they're Supergiant. You may like them, you may not, because I'm finicky.
You are very finicky, sir.
Yes, and so you might want to try Bastion first. Try Bastion, bro. Loved it. Then I picked up Transistor, loved it. Pyre,
yeah, you love that too.
Yeah, Pyre I skipped, and then out came this glorious ass game. It's dude. Are you into roguelikes at all?
I haven't really had the success with the likes of rogues, honestly. But I want to play this.
Dude, do it. I was not into roguelikes at all, but the way they did, well, one, I'm a big Greek mythology nerd.
Okay.
Love it. Anything dealing with it, I'm invested in it. So that was that. And then how they do the story with the gameplay, and you can see right here, again,
right.
Kudos to Brian for this glorious ass, this great ass display you got going on. You can see the gameplay is fast paced, it's awesome, and but the thing about it is you go in, all right, you do your little beat 'em up thing. Then you get 2 doors. So one door may lead to Aphrodite, so it'll be a heart. Then the other one will be Aries, so it'll be fire, whatever. You pick whatever door you want to go through. Okay. You get the powers of that god or goddess. And you move on through that way. You keep all your abilities until you die. You get one life, go back to the
Okay.
beginning, start fresh.
So that's the roguelike aspect of it.
Right. And so, that's for the, the non-roguelike players, like me, because I had no idea what I was getting into. I was like, why am I at the beginning again?
Yeah, that's why I have always struggled with roguelikes, because it's just kind of like, yo, I feel like I'm backtracking, like, but from the beginning, like how far, like am I getting far, for real?
Right. And that's the thing, you don't really know until you see like the map and you capture a chamber or whatever in the aspect of this game. But the beauty of this game is that even if you die, you don't feel like you lost, because the story continues regardless if you losing or winning.
Right.
So the story.
I like that. That's the aspect that, like I said, always like I kind of like, and I can't think of off the top of my head what roguelikes I've played, but I have played like 2 or 3.
Right.
And every time, like it's like, okay, cool, this is cool. Oh, you know what I play? I play Enter the Gungeon. That's a roguelike. I play that on my phone. Yeah. I like it though.
Yeah, it's dope, man. It's like, I've never played a game like this. Again, it's my first roguelike, but the way the story continues, and they know it's weird because they know who you died to. They know, like, even the henchmen, they know exactly down to what henchman you died to. It's not just bosses. Whatever you die to, they know, you can romance certain gods or goddesses in the underworld, and you can talk to it's whoever is interested or thinking about getting this game. Do yourself a favor and get this game. It's amazing. It's dope.
So has the Jon stamp of approval.
There it is. No, it's great, man.
I'm glad you're liking it, man. I know you were really interested in it when we were watching the game show, and you were just kind of like keep seeing a lot of stuff about this, and I was like, it's by your boys, yo. So
yeah, I was like, what is this? Because I didn't hear about it until the Video Game Awards.
That's a travesty, bro.
I mean, Atlas did,
it did a number on you, bro. Yeah,
man.
Atlas did a number on you, bro. And
you were talking about picking up your Switch and picking it up.
I was, it's just, a matter of like, and then you told me too, like I could get it on Steam, and then I was thinking like, oh, I might want to pick it up on Steam, but
do it.
Yeah, but I don't know if my computer can run it, bro. Honestly, not in that fidelity. I might be better off getting it on a Switch.
Either way, you won't be disappointed, dude. I'm telling you. Right.
Does it look that good? Like the videos that we were just watching, does it look that good on the Switch? Be honest, bro.
It looks that good on the Switch. Why would I lie about the Switch?
Okay. No. I might have to check it out, man, when it goes on sale.
No, it's definitely worth it, man. You like.
How much is it now? How much was it? Full price?
It was $20, because I got it right after Christmas. When all the sales happen.
Oh, okay.
And I got it. It was like $20.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
You got it digitally, or you got the cartridge?
I got digitally.
For real, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to transcend into your, your realm of the digital.
Come join us.
I'm trying,
out here in these digital streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I still got my nostalgia glasses, as you'd like to say. Yeah.
Hey, man, at the end of the day, I mean, we were talking about or what were we talking about? Def Jam Vendetta today, and how they're like $150 to $200 for a copy on Amazon, and I don't know where Greg was on, but he was on some used game site. It was like $181.
Mm-hmm. The game was amazing, though.
Yeah. I mean, hey, man, this is when I look at Game Pass and I'm like, hey, man, that's it's kind of it preserves everything for you, because it's not like when you spend $200, EA is getting a cut of that. It's just some dude who still has a copy. Right. So, game preservation is very important. And I think at first I was kind of like, yo, you know what? I don't need the backwards compatibility stuff, and I don't, honestly. Like, I don't play any of my PS4 games except for Overwatch on my PS5 and Cyberpunk, which means the only games that I really play on my PS5 are PS4 games. Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Hades
been... Oh, I'm sorry, John.
No, my bad. I'm sorry, I cut you off, too.
Yeah.
So, like, Hades has been my jam for the past week or so. But also, you know, people at home. Brian, my co-host, friend, gave me a gracious gift, you know, because I guess it wasn't getting used, but you know, I'm gonna find use for it. This PS Vita, man.
Yeah,
thank you so much for this, because dude, that's been my other thing this week. Like, you know, I just got it acclimated today. Actually, not even this week, but just today.
Yeah, you've been sending me pictures like,
dude,
hey, look what this did. Look what I did.
Yo, why did you not tell me you had this treasure trove just on your person, man? Like, you have Xenogears, you have.
Why are you surprised? You know, and honestly, I take disrespect, John, that you would be surprised that my game catalog would be somewhat anywhere near subpar, bro. Who do you think I am, bro? Come on, bro.
Yeah, I was surprised at your taste. It was actually pretty good. You know how much shit you give Nintendo about
everything. Well, we're gonna get a copyright strike.
My bad. I'm sorry. No,
it has nothing to do with you. Just probably.
But yeah, it's funny that you mentioned Guacamelee, because that's one of your.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that out. You know, I just been juggling through games since you given me this. Like, you know, of course, your Persona library's on there.
Yeah.
Went through that.
You sent me that picture when I played like 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah. Like you was just like, okay, this is not.
Not for me, guys. You know, I'm sorry, but it's not my thing. You know, it's just not. I mean, I don't know, John. And the crazy thing is, I think about Persona 5, and I'm like, you know, maybe if it was on handheld, I would play it. But I wouldn't.
I mean, you could. I mean, you could have. You know, you had a Vita. You could have played it on handheld.
That's all good.
Oh yeah, remote play.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like Persona 4 Gold, I picked it up. I was like, oh, Brian got a save file in here. 2 hours. 2
hours, yeah.
Man. Then you get the second person, bro.
That's pretty long for me though on that game. Because I think that might be like the third or fourth time that I tried to play it. Because I kept deleting it off my Vita because I just running out of storage space.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
That was pretty disrespectful for you to delete that of all games.
John, listen, there's other things that needs to be played, and I need space for things that I'm actually going to play, John. So
that's blasphemous. But again, I thank you.
Yeah.
For this care package, this, quarantine, COVID care package. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. No, seriously. Thank you.
Hey, man, it's enough games on there, man.
Yeah. It's going to last you.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of, I think I was telling you before, a lot of cross-buy games that I had gotten. That Vita is a launch Vita. So, I had my Vita for a long time since it came out. And I, just didn't take off the way I thought it would, though.
Yeah, man. But you got such gems, like hidden gems, like Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah.
Oh, Hot Shots.
Yeah, it's my jam.
The rapper, and Jammer Lamb. I don't really need to say nothing else,
bro. Of course, that's the only place I could play Jammer Lamb.
It is.
Yeah. It is the only place where you can play Jammer Lammy at this point. Well, if I had a PS1 and a copy of the game, or a PS2 or PS3.
It's a relic now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's I love the Vita for the PS1 stuff, man, and indies, man. It was perfect for that.
Yeah, it is, and it runs it great.
Yeah.
Like PSP left such a sour taste in my mouth. I was just like,
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of PSP just because it didn't have a second analog stick.
Yeah, and that was the main thing.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, no, I don't want to control the camera with the face buttons. What do I look like, Nintendo?
Anyway, so I'm gonna flip it on you now, sir.
Okay.
That's what I've been playing all week.
Okay.
What have you been playing all day, sir?
Hey, man, some things change, some things stay the same. That's the saying, right? I think, right? That's what they say.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's.
Hey, man, so I was playing some Cyberpunk still, Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm in love with that game, bro. It's a fun game right there, man.
Still.
Like I said, it's I can tell there's some things missing, you know what I mean? I don't like look at this mall I'm going into, this abandoned mall. Like right now, my guy looks like a ninja. For whatever reason, he has a ponytail. That's not his original hair. But when I put on this headband, it changed my hair into a ponytail.
So they added that attribute.
Yeah. Anytime I wear a hat, my hair changes, you know? And it's like whatever. Like my guy normally has like braids. So, you could imagine him being able to do these things with his hair. Mm-hmm. But it's still just kind of like, yo, how do you you released the game in 2020, yo. How you changing people's hair when they change their hats and shit?
And on PC it's probably better, you know what
I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah. I mean, on PC, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be the best. That's the best place where you could play it. I don't want to say phenomenal because people still have some issues, but that's going to be the best place to play it. I am having a good time. I'm having a great time, dog. Like I am having a phenomenal time, dog. Like
good.
Like no ifs, ands, or buts. I won't talk as long as this actual clip here, but it definitely crashes at the end of this clip.
I mean, is that like the story of the game's life at this point?
Hey, it's just Cyberpunk, man. So this is some of the stuff that I was telling you about. Like, this is the breach protocol. So it's like a puzzle. Basically, as you can see, like on the right-hand side, you have the ice pick, the mass vulnerability, and the camera shutdown. Mm-hmm. So if you can enter all these sequences in the correct order, you can get all of them. But like what happens is you start at the top, you select whatever you select, and you can only choose from vertically. And then once you select the one of the options on the left, then it goes horizontally. Does that make sense? And then it goes vertically again. Like as you can see, like every time I pick something, it switches. It's I guess
that's neat. I like that aspect.
Yeah. Like at first, when I first got it, I was like, yo, I had no idea what it was doing. But I picked it up rather quickly, faster than I normally do. This you can see that I got stuck and I'm going to miss out on this mass vulnerability.
Oh no.
Bad habits. But I got 2 of the 3. So basically like that's a hacking mechanic. So that breach protocol, what it does is it anyone connected to that same network by their brains, I guess, they're susceptible to the quick hacks, which are essentially attacks, as you can see, weapon glitch, short circuit, cyberware malfunction, and we already selected the breach protocol. You can also do like what's called a ping, and then it'll like show everyone in your vicinity or whatever word that is. So yeah, I had to go into this abandoned mall and just kind of take some dudes out. So I short circuited that guy and I threw a grenade in the midst of 3 people. You know what I'm saying? So let's not pay attention to all the shooting because some of it's bad. But that's what happens when I play this in Overwatch like messed me up. Like because they play so differently. Short circuit him.
Oh god, Overwatch.
Oh gosh. See, look at my shots. Look at you ducking. AI is trash. But yeah, man, I have a great time with this game, man. It's this honestly, like I know it's not what it's supposed to be, or it's not what they said it was going to be, but bro, I have a great time, bro.
Do you feel like you wasted your money?
No, not at all, man.
Awesome. Good. That's all that matters.
Yeah, like, and there's so much to do that a lot of times I feel overwhelmed. A lot of times I get in and I'm just like, yo, I don't know what to do. And some of the stuff, like I said before, it's still kind of broken. And some things, they tell you, hey, this is a very hard mission. And it is very hard.
Like you will die here.
Like in one shot, but it doesn't like make any sense as to why. It's just like, just because, Like I haven't had the feeling from an RPG perspective of like there's particular areas that are where enemies are more vulnerable. Like look at his legs, yo. You saw
What was
that? I threw a grenade at that guy.
He fell like that.
Yeah, man. Like that's the stuff I'm talking about though. Like it's interesting how I mean like so this leg is all up in the air. It's just I don't know. It's
Oh no. Yeah.
It's a huge game, so like there's bound to be bugs like this, but they still should have released it in a way more playable state than they did.
That's awful.
Yeah,
but they're gonna patch this for sure. I'm sure they're gonna patch this.
Yeah, they're gonna patch it. Yeah, they yeah. I mean, they do, but like, at what point do we kind of like say enough is enough with that? Like they straight up lied, and like it's interesting because they were like, yeah, we take accountability for releasing this in the state that it was released in, and but we're committed to making sure that we fix all the mistakes and we dot all the I's and cross all the T's, and we're sorry and we're here for you. And then they got sued and they were like, we completely deny that we false represented this game. Like, bro,
backtracking.
Yeah, like it's and it sucks too because like we talked about before, people have championed CDPR as the good guys. Like I don't know why, because nobody's the good guys. But
facts.
It sucks when you kind of have faith in a developer / publisher. Especially based on the way they talk, it's not like they don't say the things that they say. Like they say some pretty, not braggadocious things, but they kind of allude to being better than an EA or but when you do stuff like this and you like EA has gotten to a point where they don't have to lie about their game being shit. Like you already know it's going to be shit. You know what I mean? Like they just come out with it. Like,
we're just going to nickel and dime you for every minutia of the game.
Like, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like you already know that, and they're just kind of like, hey, yeah, they know. So let's keep it going. So it's this interesting dynamic where I feel bad for the developers, especially because they knew it wasn't ready, and it's just a bad look, So hopefully, again, go ahead, my bad.
No, but again, you're enjoying it. So
I'm loving it, bro. Look at that. Took that camera out. Look at that dude just malfunction. This guy on the left is in my brain at the moment. Look how many guys. This is the most that.
And when you say in your brain, what does that mean?
They have like these cybernetic chips like that go into your brain, like so.
And they communicate that way.
Yeah, like he knows. Look how they break necks too. It's hilarious.
What?
That dude is huge.
Like his head went all the way back.
Always.
Like how sometimes like when you were in high school and you were stressed, you like had your thumb on the top of the pencil and you broke the pencil. That's exactly what he just looked like.
Well, there's been way worse ones. I didn't know, like the guy kept talking to me in my ear. He's like, hey, like kind of like, go keep it down. Like, why are you murdering everyone? And I was just like, I thought I was supposed to. So
they add different elements, like you can only kill a certain amount of enemies, or is that just something quirky he says?
Anytime so far that I can really think of that someone made mention to like, hey, like, why are you all of a sudden going loud? Well, one, I don't really pay attention to what you're telling me to do. And and I really just want to get out and have fun because I like the gunplay of this game. Although these people were shooting me through this grate, and I was just like, yo, come on. But I can shoot through walls.
What?
Yeah.
So You have like little Spectre bullets or something.
I have no idea. I have no idea, but I can shoot through walls, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you're shooting through this grate when you shouldn't even been able to hit me. I'm gonna shoot through the wall, bro.
Is this ability or is this a glitch in the game?
Nah, it's the weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have a handgun like that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, man. This game is cool, man. You know?
Yeah, it looks good.
Like I spend time going to these, I think last week I was talking about the Ripper docs. I spend a lot of time going there to see like what other enhancements I can get and stuff. I didn't realize I had as much money as I have right now in the game, not in real life, because that would be dope. But I didn't realize I had as much money as I have, and I can pretty much really effectively kit myself out. But I kind of want to do it in an organic way, not just buy it all. I'm already OP right now. Look at this. Like, you know how many people were in here? I had no trouble, bro, at all. But yeah, man, I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it.
Does it control better than Overwatch, or is it like when you go from Overwatch to Overwatch from this? What is it? Was it like? Is it hell?
So Overwatch is faster. It's smoother, honestly. But it's it's a completely different type of game. It doesn't play. It plays better to me than Deus Ex, the Deus Ex series. The gunplay is a lot more. Like you can see too. Like sometimes like I'll dodge and it's like a quick strafe. It's like really cool, man. So like movement is definitely a thing in this game. I had put a tweet up. Hey, yo, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Yes. You see our Johns right there. Sorry, couldn't think of a word.
Our handles.
Yes, our handles. Thank you, John. I appreciate it for you being the astutious one. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it, dog. But yeah, man. Forgot what I was saying, but it's all good.
You follow our handles at at All Day I Play Radio on Twitter and Instagram.
Right. And then you can see our personal ones here as well. Brian P_83. Because I was born in 83.
Agent or something. Okay.
And John's is on the other page. You'll see it later. Because I can't remember which one is which. I know the one is Moon Knight 9000, the other one is 9000 Moon Knight.
Yeah, one is flipped because one was taken and the other, whatever,
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We've all had AOL Instant Messenger online, John. I know what it's.
Remember those days?
They were great.
Yeah,
they were glorious. But I had put something on Twitter, man, from Cyberpunk where I ran down the stairs and I died.
Wait, what?
I just ran down the stairs, and I got to the bottom step, and he just collapsed and died.
Had a heart attack, or
yeah, it's on Twitter right now. You gotta check it out. He just I was like, bro, it was almost like fall damage. You stepped off one step and you died, bro. Come on, look at these grenades.
You threw the hell out the grenade though.
Hey man, you having mad grenades in this game. All I do is pick up stuff from people, but. Yeah, man, I love this game, bro. I'm going to keep playing this for a very long time.
I have a question for you, though.
What's up?
Sorry. Go back to PS Vita.
Okay.
You have Metal Gear Solid, the HD collection on here.
I do.
You do. Now, remember I told you and Greg before y'all crucified me on that episode by saying, I never played Metal Gear Solid, any of them until 4. Should I revisit this? Well, not even revisit. Should I visit it?
Metal Gear 3 was my favorite Metal Gear until Metal Gear 5. But I will say, in terms of your standard Metal Gear game that's not an open world game, Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
Does that mean you should play it almost 20 years later? Maybe has it been 20 years? They came out on
Probably around
PS2,
that.
right? Yeah, they came out on PS2.
Yeah.
So almost 20 years later, would I say? I mean, that's up to you, bro. Uh, yeah, it's definitely still playable. Yeah, the first one isn't as playable as the
Yeah, because
yeah
I tried out Legend of Dragoon and that was kind of jarring, but
yeah.
I think I'm gonna deal with it because I never finished that. And I rented it from Hollywood Video.
Yo, Hollywood Video, they died
back in the day when I was like 16 when it came out. And I had 2 days, so I had to take it back. So I was like, I'm not gonna rent this again. Because it was like
Nah.
2 or 3 discs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm never gonna rent this again. And I don't think I'm gonna buy it. Because that was around the time I think Final Fantasy VIII came out, I want to say.
I'm not sure. I think
One of the Final Fantasies came out.
excuse me. I think Final Fantasy it was probably 9 because I think Legend of Dragoon came out towards the end.
Oh yeah, it was 9. Yeah, because that's when
PS1, and I was mad about that because I was like, "Yo, why does this look worse than Final Fantasy 7?"
What, 9?
No, Legend of Dragoon.
No.
I think Final Fantasy 7 looks better. It's an older game.
Some parts do.
Yeah.
Yeah, some parts.
PS1 looks like shit though. It does not age well at all. Like I'd rather play SNES games. Sprites don't really age well.
Sprites.
Don't age
MIDI,
poorly,
And the MIDI themes in the back.
Gotta go with the middies, dog. Bucket of middies, cuz, you know what I mean? Telling you, bro.
That was you and Rick's jam.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The absolutely. Middies. Hey, bro. So we are stepping into a new year, right?
Yes, Happy New Year, people.
Happy New Year, people. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, we apologize.
I probably text like 2 people Happy New Year's on New Year's Day. So
we made those 2 people's day, man.
I don't think I told my parents. Okay. Just making sure.
I had to think.
Yeah. But yeah, man, 2021, here's to a great gaming year and a better year, as a whole for humanity.
Better than last year, yeah.
Hopefully better than last year.
Oh my God.
But from a gaming standpoint, bro, we had a conversation the other day, right? So I'm like, John, we got the Nintendo trash out the way, right?
Yeah.
We got that Nintendo garbage.
That was passive aggressive.
Right? It's gone to the birds, right?
Uh-huh.
Sleeps with the fishes. It's out of here. We got that out of here. I'm sorry, John. I had to.
It's okay. I'm just gonna let you relish in this moment. But
yeah. So, Master John, what's up with 2021 for you, bro? What games are you interested in?
Yo, that was a tough question though. When you said 3, I was like, okay, thank you so much. So, but here are my top 3.
Okay.
In no particular order.
Okay.
For the upcoming year, 2021. The first one is Final Fantasy 16. And if you know me, that's no surprise.
No surprise.
At all.
At all.
I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, as you all know.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm a tad. I didn't beat 1, 2, or 3, so I can't say,
You're not the ultra fan,
not
the ultimate.
Didn't get that trophy yet. But yeah, but I'm looking forward to this. It gives me a lot of, for some reason, Game of Thrones vibes. And, I know you weren't the biggest, at all. You weren't a fan of Game of Thrones.
Well, it's more so TV. Sorry.
Yeah. But, that was like one of the rare TV shows that I binged, that I just watched. I got into that late, but that's a whole nother topic.
Understand.
Anyway, yeah. But, this gives me, Game of Thrones vibes. I like that at all. I mean, a lot.
Okay.
Do you think the future Final Fantasy is action RPG? Because this is clearly where it's going. It's the same route that Final Fantasy 15 went. Do you think they're going to ever go back to turn-based again?
I don't know, man. I think I will say this. I think turn-based. I think action RPG gives them a little bit more freedom and flexibility in creating the world, but I could be completely wrong, but I feel like it's probably easier for them to, change cameras when, they can go straight into a fight out of non-combat, whereas turn-based, you kind of have to do, the whole, dun, 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 you know what I mean? Like the whole swirl into the, the zoom out, you don't
I
have
see
to
what you
do
mean.
that.
Yeah, they started that with 12, which, I'm not gonna talk about 12. But yeah, I don't know. I missed the turn-based, man. Like when 13 came out, I did like it because it reminded me of Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Which I loved until 3 happened. But I love that. But I missed the turn-based. And that's probably why I fell in love with Persona so easily, because it gave me that.
It gave you that in spades.
It filled that void.
Yeah. So then you in turn played all of them.
Right.
Yeah.
That's because that makes sense, right?
Hey, bro, get your RPG fix any way you can, bro. Just what I'm saying. Like you play whatever you want, man. You just gotta play some other shit too,
Appreciate
bro.
That.
You can't just be playing RPGs all the time. We gotta find something else besides Overwatch, bro.
Dude, like you were just talking about this yesterday, and that's when you brought up, I brought that Overwatch. I was like, ugh. But yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Any recommendations again? Our Twitter's at All Day I Play Radio. Please send us any recommendations that you guys may have.
Yeah,
we are willing to take them at this point.
Yeah, we need to play something different. It's
But Final Fantasy 16 is I'm looking forward to. That's going to be the game that's going to make me buy a freaking PS5. That's going to be the game right there. I'm like, I don't want it yet. That's the first wave, but that's going to be the game, man.
You think this is going to come out this year?
I'm going by Square. Square says 2021, so
it looks pretty far along.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And I'm sure they didn't show us everything. So.
Oh no, of course not. To me, honestly, it looks. I want to play it. I don't know how long, but based on the way the combat looks, it does look like something that I will want to play. I like 15. I just got to a point where I stopped playing it.
Yeah.
But I didn't dislike anything at all. I think I was just playing something else at the same time. So that always messes me up. And it's a big game, so I don't know what I was playing in.
It could have been bigger, but that's my opinion about 15. And that's the thing, like 15 hyped me up so much that all the trailers they show, the trailers like this, that they were kind of like this. They when Noctis, the protagonist from 15, was asleep and he was like in this other world and getting chased by dogs and all this other crazy.
So weird.
It's like they didn't implement that in the game. It was they turned it into like a dream sequence on the game, and then you never saw it again. They took a lot out of 15. I still loved 15.
Yeah,
still loved it, but and 13 was probably a turning point for it too, because 13, that was the last kind of like, do I want to call that turn? It was turn-based. It was turn-based, but a lot of people, I was one of the rare people that like 13.
Yeah, you are.
So yeah. So 12 is the one I couldn't stand, and 5. But 13, a lot of people got, they were like, it's too linear, it's too this.
Yeah.
And they went, 14 was online. Then they went 15 and everybody kind of loved it again. But, the story was kind of lacking in 15 because, again, they deleted a lot of stuff that was supposed to be in there. So 16 needs to bring it. And I think they will.
Did they have a world map in 13?
Barely. You like 70% into the game it opened up.
Oh. Ooh.
By that time it didn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, they said that black dude with the chocobo in his fro, and I thought that was weird, so I didn't play that game.
It was a reason for that. Did you beat 13?
No, I played the demo.
Oh, God. So, because it was a 7 or...
Yeah. Exactly why. Nah, at that point, man, I was playing a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, 13 came out in a rough year too.
Yeah, what shit came out. I used to buy every game that came out, John, like for the month, every month. Like, and I never could beat anything,
Oh yeah, because you bought everything.
Yeah. Yeah, so I stopped doing that, and try to be more responsible with my dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mm,
Yeah, that's one of the ones. Okay, second game on my list.
okay.
Again, not enough. Let me just say this: my 3 games should be no surprise. My
None.
next game is Persona 5 Strikers. Um, dude, I'm excited for this, right?
I know you are, and you don't even like Mu. This is a what do they call it? A Musu game, a Mosu game? What do they call
I
it?
think I don't remember. I forgot. But
It's a
anyway,
Dynasty
it's
Warrior.
the Dynasty, exactly. And that's the thing. I wasn't big on Dynasty Wars. Like my friend Bernard, he had Dynasty Warriors.
Okay.
A big Dynasty Wars fan, still to this day.
Interesting.
And he let me play it. I was like, what is going on? It was just too much going on at the same time on the screen.
All
So I was
hack
like,
and slash all day, baby.
Yeah. And then, I got one of this, and they were like, Persona 5 on the interwebs.
On the webs, yes.
You call it.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about Persona 5 Scramble. This is the Japanese version, which is already out, of course.
Yes.
I was like, oh, when is this coming to the West? This, that, and the third. It's been months. Then they announced this. I was like, I bet it comes out February. I'm getting it without question.
Oh, it comes out February. What is it? Is it co-op?
No. Exactly. Yeah, I'm still excited for it, man. It's continuing. It's supposed to be a road trip type of thing.
Now, bro, why is it not co-op?
I don't know.
Like, come on.
Because it's only Joker. You only play with Joker. Nobody
else
matters but
you Joker. Can't use anyone else but Joker? You can't even use...
No, you can switch around, I heard. I read somewhere you could switch around.
I was going to say, how can they just only have Joker, but like you totally play Persona with multiple characters?
Because he's the pro tag, man. No, but you play I think you could swap in between... the little baton pass thing. I think you do that.
Okay.
Too.
They should have done. Go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead.
They should have done like the Gundam games. You can use a whole bunch of different Gundam pilots. And it's co-op. And they could have used all the. Well, there aren't that many Persona protagonists because this is only up to 5. But they still could have used every single character from all of the Persona games.
Like a crossover type of deal?
Bro, all day.
Yeah.
Why not?
They do. They have Persona Q2 and Q1 on the DS. That's like their little crossover. And they look like little shit.
There's a phone game too, right? There's a phone game too. I think there's a phone game where, they have a cross with Persona right now. I see ads for it all the time on my phone.
AFK Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're promoting that. They're crossing over with that right now.
Did you get it?
You only get Queen and Joker. It's not, you don't get the team or whatever. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what AFK Arena is. I just saw it on Instagram like before we started this podcast. That's how it was fresh on my mind.
Are you going to get it?
But yeah, I'm getting it on Switch, sir.
Yeah, I know. It's luckily that I found the non-Switch version, because if I had the Switch version on it, I most definitely would get a content strike. But hopefully, the Atlas is cool on this one. Do it for your boy, Do it for your boy.
I mean, do you think it's gonna look this? Do you think the Switch is gonna really downplay the graphics that much?
No. Yeah, I mean, I think it's. I don't think it's using. Well, I mean, right here it looks like it's using the same engine in terms of character art and the polish and the fidelity, it looks like. But then in some areas it looks like it could be from
it's like after you let me borrow the Vita, let me have you send me the Vita. I've been playing P3 Persona 3 Portable on there. Yeah, I started as the female because I did the male part already on FES, but it runs really good on the Vita. Like I like it better than the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 2 port. So That's one of the main reasons that was just, I was already getting it on Switch. I already had it in my mind, but that solidified it. Playing
Persona on a Vita.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one is I think it's essentially like whatever, a golden, right? Or no? Is there another Persona 3 that's not, how like there's like Persona 4?
FES. Yeah, they always have like, it was they had Persona 3, then they had Persona 3 FES, which is like their festival. I think that's what it was called.
Okay.
And they made the Persona 3 portable because on Persona 3 FES, you couldn't control the team at all. You just controlled the protagonist. You told them, like, you gave them like little direct commands, not even direct commands, like you give them little tactics to do.
Right.
Like, you defend, you heal, you attack. But they attack. The AI was terrible. But this one, the AI is a little better.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some more Persona on this handheld. With
you close to beating it? You close to beating it, dog?
I just started it today. No.
Don't mean nothing.
Okay.
But yeah,
and finally, the granddaddy of them all, of all the personas, the big one, Shin Megami Tensei 5. I'm looking forward to it. I've never played one. I never played any of them, but I know they're like, Persona is the spinoff of this,
right?
So I'm ready for it. They didn't give a release. They just said 2021. We don't know a month yet. So,
well, do you think it'll come out in Japan first and then, take like a year to come out here like they always do?
I don't know. They said 2021. I think it's 2021 for both countries. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's definitely supposed to come out this year. And yeah, I'm ready. I'm getting this on the Switch as well.
Well, I think it's only on Switch, right?
No, I think it's coming. Is it?
Yeah, I think it's a Switch exclusive. I don't think it's on anything else. At least that's how I feel.
Yes. They're running on Unreal Engine 4 too, right?
Yeah. I mean, everything runs on an Unreal Engine.
I mean, but this is a first for Atlas, though. They never ran anything else. Yeah. None of the personas were ran on it.
They got their own engine, I imagine.
Probably. But yeah, man, that's my list.
That's your list. That's your 2021 list.
And they are all JRPGs.
They are all JRPGs.
So, that's me. Sorry.
So what have we learned today, kids? Jon likes to spend most of his time playing video games by himself.
I'm basic and routine.
No, it's not basic, bro. That's your genre, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I had a genre like that like I could always go to and be like, I guess open world games are for me, but open world games get on my nerves after a while. So I don't really have that genre to go to call my own, dog. I don't got that.
So what you got, man?
What do I got?
What you got, man?
You asking me?
Kind of concerned.
2021, why are you concerned?
I'm just gonna see what this potpourri of games you about to
bro. I don't have no potpourri, bro.
Potpourri.
I don't have no potpourri games going on here, bro. I got a nice mix, bro.
Hey, what's the potpourri?
Two of them are Bethesda games, though.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hear them, man.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, I think so.
So first, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was very intrigued by this game when they first showed it. I don't remember when. It was one of the PS5, showcases, but it's Deathloop.
Yes.
I think this looks so fly, bro.
It does.
I think it looks like there was this one game I used to play. It was like a shooter, but it was like Man, I forget what it was called, but it was like based on like timing. Like it was essentially like I can't explain it. But basically, like you were timed for how fast you could, you essentially had like checkpoints with your kills, and
Mhm.
like you were timed, and it was all about like how fast you can, uh, go through this, whatever level you were going through. I forget what it was called. It was
It sounds familiar what you're
I
talking
forget what it
about.
was called. It was like a white box with like red writing or something like that. Something like something about some group you were a part of. It was back when people would just make games about anything because they didn't need to worry about making $10 trillion
Mhm.
for whatever game they made. But this really has me like in this and I think this is a roguelike too, bro. Like this is essentially a roguelike. Like
Is it?
when you die, you start over and like it's all about going through like how do you go through like the path to get to the end without dying. Like once you die you start back over, so it's totally a roguelike, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
a road. Yeah.
computer. you know it's made by Arcane Studios. They make the Dishonored series, Prey 2, something else. I like Dishonored, but I didn't think Dishonored. I honestly I fell
Oh,
into
I like
the
that. That little
hyper.
graphic they just did. I'm sorry.
Oh, with the puzzle piece and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I
John,
don't
yeah,
know
whatever.
why I thought that was part of the game, but it was for the trailer. I thought I was getting excited. I was like, was that an ability? But go ahead. I'm
To
sorry.
turn people into puzzle piece. Yeah, man. Uh, as far as the studio,
Mhm.
I liked. Have you ever played the Dishonored series?
No.
Yeah, Dishonored was cool, man. Before it came out, I was real hype on it. And when it came out, like it didn't have the polish that I expected, honestly. But I thought it was still cool. I just didn't. Again, I was playing something else. You know what I mean? Like I just be playing other stuff. So
Mhm.
I kind of didn't. I didn't continue with it. I heard the second was a lot better, but I still didn't play that. But bro, this looks
Looks
amazing.
really good.
And there's so much stuff that we don't even know. Like the
Yeah.
weapons look amazing, like the characters are like really interesting and
His
scary.
movement looks great too. Whoever you're
Yeah, man.
controlling. Hmm.
Yeah, I forget what his name is. uh but yeah, man, it's a roguelike shooter. I don't know of any other roguelike shooters because I'm not in the roguelike community. I'm
Hmm.
sure there are some, but yeah, apparently this character, the female character is I think another player.
What do you with like like co-op or like
No, like essentially like PvP
oh no.
1v1, but like he still has to kind of like kill all these things, I think, but still like be on the lookout for her. I don't
Okay,
know. I
so is
think
it
I
like
think
oh okay. Got it.
is it like a what?
No, I was gonna say, is it like say me and you are playing, yeah. Like you're
Uh
doing your thing, I'm doing mine.
right.
Do we cross paths? Like
Nah, I think her only sole thing to do is kill him.
ah,
Yeah. So, you
that'll
know,
be
I'm
dope though.
I'm always down for something new, bro. You know what I mean? I'm always down for something different, like, that's why I play, a lot of different stuff because I just, you know, you know, breaking people's necks.
Again.
Um I just like that gun looks really cool. Like I just like the whole, atmosphere of it, the styling of it. It looks fresh as hell to me, bro. Like it
Hmm.
looks like when I first saw this, I was like, yo, what's this? And then when I saw like the moves that they were doing, I was like, yep, that's Arcane Studios,
Hmm.
all that telekinesis type of stuff, and they had the rats that you could control and Dishonored, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah, but this looks fire, bro. It looks amazing. So Deathloop definitely like you said, bro, in no particular order. I think Deathloop comes out. It was supposed to be a launch title, bro. If this had been a launch title, yo, bro,
Yeah, it would have been all that.
Bro, I'd have still been playing it right now. I don't know if I'd have been playing Cyberpunk. Yeah, I would have been playing Cyberpunk.
Yeah, you probably been playing.
Yeah. So I'm glad, gave me some time to play Cyberpunk, and I think I want to say February it might come out. Maybe. I don't know. I gotta look at it again. I didn't look to see what the release date was. But yeah, it might be like May or something like that. I don't think it's too far into 2021, but I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. Yeah, man. And then so my second choice, bro, honestly, May.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I thought you were talking about Overwatch, and I was going to say, what does that little demon have to do with anything? That little John? Why must you bring her up in the midst of me being excited for something? Literally anything.
Yeah.
Why would you bring her up, bro? But my second game, bro, is a little bit, you know how I feel about survival horror, bro. I kind of don't have the affinity for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not there with me, bro. But
next game, what I think it is.
I don't know, bro. What do you think it is?
No, it's not.
What did you think it was?
I don't know why I thought Resident Evil 8.
No, bro, no.
Because that was an honorable mention for me, but
yeah, but I'm never really into Resident Evil, I'm not even really into like survival horror, but this is Ghostwire.
This looks dope too.
Yeah, this is like the atmosphere. It has like this really beautiful, creepy aesthetic, like everything, like the colors, like the puddles, the lights, like everything. My man throws Kamehamehas like crazy and Hadoukens, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's out here trying to take on the spectral realm. You know what I mean? Like that shit is so cool, bro. Like this looks phenomenal. I'm interested on how it'll play because it's obviously first person. Throwing Hadoukens and stuff in first person should be rather interesting. I'm not gonna lie, but man, the style of this is gorgeous, man. Like I have to play this. I just hope I don't get too scared, bro, because then I won't play it.
It doesn't look horrifyingly scary. It doesn't look like,
I mean, this is what we know so
Freddy's.
far. No, my man doing some that looks creepy. Doing some Naruto moves, you know what I'm saying? Doing some gang signs, you know what I mean? And throwing them up, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I think that's what's going to soften the blow for you. Like the fact that he's doing all this animated these things, is going to soften the blow of the horror that's happening around you.
It looks really cool, man. It looks different, and you know me, bro.
And that's what I like and appreciate. Like when different games come out or like games that just push the envelope or do something that I haven't seen, like more than this. You brought up the other week, like this open worldness.
Yeah, man.
That's the bread and butter right now. Something that goes outside of that, I'm for.
Yeah. I'm kind of, I think Sony struck a chord and, PS4 generation with the, open world games, just pumping them out. I just hope they kind of like don't just do all that again, stuff like this, like I have no idea what this is about, but it looks interesting enough that it looks like something I've never played before. My man is walking down the street with a suit and an umbrella and got hit with, you know what I'm saying, the fire Hadouken, you know what I mean, that you had to roll it all the way around
the 180
left, you know what I'm saying, not the quarter circle, you know what I'm saying,
the half circle,
bro. Right in his chest as he's on his way to work. Her too, you know what I'm saying, like just throwing fire Hadoukens at people, like it's disrespect, bro. But it looks so cool, man. So it's like, I guess like you have like all these different supernatural, I guess they're spells, to take care of these evil, scary looking, nasty things, bro. But yeah, man.
Is this only on PS5? Is this a PS5 exclusive? Or?
I think it's on PC as well. So it's a PS5 console exclusive. That's what everyone was like kind of afraid of. Like, are they going to not make this for PS5 now since, Microsoft bought Bethesda? Microsoft is like, hey, still going to leave our agreements in place. And because we're good guys.
How do you feel about Bethesda?
Oh, I don't. Bethesda is fine as a publisher to me at times. At times they can be a trash publisher, but I felt like, because these two trailers here are from the same, PS5 exclusive show. And I was surprised to see very different types of games coming from Bethesda, you know what I'm saying? So, I never really care about Bethesda. I play, Elder Scrolls series, you know what I mean? If it's only going to be on Xbox and and I'm just still playing on console, then just play it on Xbox,
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with them. I think they are trash, just like every other publisher out there. They are garbage, bro. They are.
I mean,
So,
Bethesda with me is like the whole open world thing, like Elder Scrolls and Fallout, and
mhm.
I'm just not a fan of that. I tried, I really did, I really tried. And my homeboy, he was like, you're not gonna like Fallout 3. I bought Fallout 3. I was like, I'm gonna give it a chance. I was like,
Right.
Dude, not even 3 hours later, I was like, you were absolutely right. I do not like like this game at all.
You hate Western RPGs.
Yeah, I'm not. No, yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, it's I mean, they are as Western as RPGs as you can get, bro.
Like, I feel bad because they're like a local company for me.
Yeah, you're in DC.
Yeah,
they're in Maryland.
Right. Bethesda's like 20 minutes away from me.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I mean, you can go down there and see Todd Howard and all those guys. I think they're in Texas. I don't know. But yeah, man. Ghostwire Tokyo, bro. I'm hype, man. It's hey, one thing you don't know about me. I really enjoy games set in Japan, especially in Tokyo, like in the city. This is why I don't know why I'm not as enamored with Yakuza as I should be,
I need to get that. Still haven't gotten that.
Nah, you haven't. I mean, I'm not even just talking about like a dragon. I'm talking about the other game. Yeah. I just, I want to play them, but I just gotta read. Gotta read. I don't like reading, bro. So.
Gosh.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
Better, sir.
I graduated high school. As good as I need to do. All right. So then my final game for the year 2021 so far, from based on what we know, or hopefully know is coming out possibly, is going to be Horizon Forbidden West. I really enjoyed the first Horizon. I enjoy. So I think I need to explain this to you. Okay. A lot of the Sony games, I don't expect them to be as good as they are. Or I guess I should say, I don't expect to enjoy them as much as I do. Not because I go into it like, oh, this is going to be, some bullshit. But no, it's just more of like, okay, yeah, open world, and Horizon being, a new IP last generation, it's kind of like, okay, this character looks cool and, bow and arrows and robot dinosaurs. Like, what else can go wrong, So I get it. And it's a very deep game, It's a very emotional game.
Yeah.
And, I didn't expect that, I had, that's gross. I had no, expectation of the story in terms of what it was. I just knew robot dinosaurs. Obviously, something went down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that E3. What year was that? What year did Horizon the first one come out?
It came out in 2017. Came out the same year as the Switch.
So like the year prior, whenever they showed that E3 conference, it looked amazing. Everybody was blown away.
Yeah, they showed it a lot of times.
Yeah. But it was like the main one that stuck in me, the first one I saw was, I think, was at E3. Was it at E3 or the Video Game Awards? It was one of those.
I'm not sure what it was.
It was one of those spectacular shows. But yeah, I was like, man, then I played it and I was like, But my wife loves it. She's still playing it. She's still on it.
It's so good. Like I think when they first showed it off, like the first few times, like they kept showing like the same, area over and over again. Like, but it kept, becoming more and more updated. And so people like after a while were just kind of like, press hadn't played it, no one had played it. And so it was just kind of like this, like, I don't know, like if this is, like why haven't they really shown it off? But it's kind of like the same thing when you look at like, their new IP with Ghost of Tsushima, where it's just kind of like, it's kind of quiet, they have their tent poles, like what came out the year before. I think Uncharted 4 came out 2016, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, of course, like Uncharted 4 gets all of this press, right? It gets all of this, marketing dollars thrown behind it, just throwing cash, you know what I'm saying? Just making it rain, you know what I mean? And then it's just like, well, there's Horizons coming out too, it's like the budget is not there for it. So, these games come out and you're like, oh, like I didn't realize, one, I feel like they don't really show as much. I think Sony has gotten, to a point where they kind of don't show, as much as they used to. And I think they try to kind of like keep the hype to a minimum because people be getting mad. You know what I mean? I just ask CD Projekt Red if they wish they had kept the hype to the minimum, because people wouldn't be mad right now. But with Horizon, that was what it was for me. It was just like, wow, this is not what I expected. And then to come from Guerrilla Games, who pretty much just made Killzone before this, and that was like.
Did you rock with Killzone?
No.
That was immediate.
No, that B-movie 80s bullshit, where they curse like every sentence for no reason. No. Killzone, I thought was hot garbage. I like the Vita game. It's on Vita. There's a Vita game, and it's amazing.
What is
That's
that?
Killzone game. It's a Vita game. It's really good, bro. You should download it.
Horizon, yeah. I told you the open worldness. I was into it. I was rocking with it.
Right.
Then it opened up, and then I was like, I'm doing side quest after side quest after side quest. I was so engulfed in the side quest, I forgot what the main quest was. Then I saw the map. I was like, I'm done with this. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. So
that's I feel you.
Because you beat it. So
yeah, well, sometimes like I don't want to say it induces anxiety, but sometimes like when I'm playing an open world game, even like Cyberpunk, like it just feels overwhelming. It just feels like, there's way too much stuff that I can do. And then on top of that, like the story for Cyberpunk is only like 12 or 20 hours or something low like that. So, there's like this fear of like, am I doing too many main missions? Am I, because I don't want the game to end, so I want to kind of keep doing side missions. And then the way they kind of break down side missions are kind of like, there's like standard side missions where it's like, oh, the Night City Police Department, the NCPD, they need you to, search for something, so you'll go do that and you'll drop it off, or they'll have like, hey, we feel like there's some criminal activity going on over there, so you go handle that, and then there's like side missions where we'll just be like, yeah, go there and see what's up, and you do that, and they'll tell you like, if it's easy, very easy, moderate, very hard, or hard. And then there's like side missions that are like, I think we talked about this before, the level of, I don't want to use polish when it comes to Cyberpunk. The level of care and attention to, the structure and detail of the side mission, is it rivals some games like main missions, and then there's the main missions. So there's a lot to do, so I totally understand where it kind of gets to a point where you're like, I don't know. I don't know. For open world games, I kind of get like, I get to this point where it's like, okay, now nothing can stop me. So I feel comfortable with like doing anything, you know?
Mm.
But
It's funny because my sister-in-law asked me the other day because I was randomly playing something for probably Persona, and then she was like, what kind of games do you like? And I was like, anything that gives me instruction. That's like the games I love, like open world, Breath of the Wild.
oh yeah, there's no instructions.
Yeah, they just drop me. Do you?
Yeah. Here's your Sheikah slate.
Right. Go find this old guy and he'll give you vague clues what to do to. I was just like, I'm done with this. It was again, beautiful game. Not knocking it whatsoever. Gorgeous game.
It's definitely grand.
Yeah. Just not for me. Couldn't do it. I need you to tell me what room to go to, what island to venture,
Understand. John wants to be told what to do. Understand. I got it.
So this just pretty much tells you what I would be like in the wild if something happens.
Hey, bro, ain't nobody here to tell me what to do, bro. Can't survive, guys.
Yeah.
It's all good, though. Yeah, I feel you, man. This looks beautiful. And
look at a wolf or fox or whatever that animal.
I don't know if this is what it's going to look like. I think this is, some hardcore CG cinematic 3 going on, but maybe
it's gonna be gorgeous for sure.
But maybe, and they worked with Kojima on their so the engine that they use is called the Decima engine. Okay. So they created it just for Horizon. And when Kojima got fired from Konami and went to Sony, I guess they had him go to, their studios to basically take a look at, like the engines that, they have to offer. Okay. And so they chose the Decima engine, which is the Horizon engine. So they've been, working on it in conjunction with Guerrilla, and like Kojima's team has unlocked, things that, the Guerrilla team who made the engine didn't realize it could do. So Death Stranding runs on the Decima engine.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it runs on the same engine, and it looks the styling of some of like the foliage and stuff like that. You can see, that they worked in partnership with Kojima, because that turtle thing that comes out of the ground, that foliage that's on top of it, it looks just like the foliage from Death Stranding, but it looks gorgeous. It looks phenomenal.
See, that's why I appreciate your attention to detail, sir, because I would have never noticed that. I would have never put that together, like down to the leaves on the back of the turtle that popped up.
I'm just speculating, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I have no idea if this is true. I'm not going to say it as a fact, but to me, when I look at it,
I love that pose she does right there.
Right? Yo, Aloy is a beast, bro. I enjoyed and I'm sorry that you weren't able to, finish the game, because this is a beautiful game, bro.
I know. I've been watching Dominique play it.
Yeah. Did she beat it yet?
No.
Where's she at?
She's about to, though. Because I just told her, I was like, Horizon, we're talking about Horizon 2. Or Forbidden Winds. Tonight. She's like, there's another Horizon coming out? And she just, immediately
went to go beat the first one.
Yeah, she's trying. I don't think she,
Did she get
you have time, but she's gonna take her time with it.
Did she get the Frozen Wilds?
No.
Oh. You sure?
She probably is, though.
You got it at launch?
What, Horizon? No, she's gonna she borrowed Tommy's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Tommy lent it, lent it to me before, and that's when I told you I got it. She just got it. So
yeah, man. This game looks, man. If this is what this looks like, yo, hey, man. Hey. I just gotta say, I'm excited, for this generation to continue. You know what I mean?
Would you say this is the most anticipated game for you, sir?
Nah. It's not. No.
What would be?
Definitely. Honestly, out of those three, Deathloop, yeah, because it's different, and
it
it
looks awesome, man.
and even Ghostwire, like I know what Horizon's about, even though it looks better, and it'll look, and I'm sure there'll be some new gameplay mechanics added to this one. you know Deathloop and Ghostwire are both very different games than I currently play now, so I'm looking more forward to them, just because it's something different. But no, this is not my most anticipated game. Not to say that it takes away from my anticipation at all, but it's just not my most anticipated game. Yeah, yeah. So I'm looking forward to it, man, and I'm looking forward to see what all of these games have in store for us in 2021, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm real hyped about 2021, bro.
I am too.
Yeah, man. As far as as far as I can't really think, like when I was thinking about this, the 2021s, you know what I'm saying, games, I was kind of like, yo, what do I want to play? You know what I mean? Like what is out there that I want to play? Because I had to go through the list. I told you I pulled up GameInformer.com. I'd rather enjoy their list of new releases the way they put it out there, But I was going through and I was just thinking, wasn't there a lot of games that were delayed until 2021? But I don't know. Like, these 3 games here are pretty much like what's really, really, really on my radar,
Yeah. Same with mine.
Yeah.
If out of the 3, if I had to pick one out of my 3, it would probably be Final Fantasy 16, probably. I just want to see what new direction they're gonna go in.
Yeah. I think, and I think they've been working on this for a long time. Like, you can tell development's further along, and I don't think, because 15 was in development hell. Was it like 10 years? 10 years
God, forever. Because it was supposed to be 13 verses.
Verses, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they never did like get that game to where they expected to get it, which is sad,
Yeah, and everybody got it. Like, what did this have to do? Because, when you hear Final Fantasy 13, you think of lightning. So where's lightning in this trailer? It was like, what is this? I was like, is this another Final Fantasy 10 2? Which...
Right. She's in the trailer?
No, she wasn't.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, she wasn't in the trailer. So why is this called Final Fantasy
versus 13?
Versus,
yeah. It was emo as shit.
Yeah.
Shin
Megami Tensei 5's a close second, man. Persona, I already know what that's about to be about. But, Shin Megami Tensei 5, man. Yeah.
This will be your first one. I never played any of them. Just the Personas. So,
I heard they were tougher though. The Persona.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I heard they were.
I'm trying to think when I worked at GameStop. Terrible company. I'm trying to think. I think there was one on PS2. And I never played it.
There was one on DS. I think that was 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely didn't play that. Definitely didn't play that at all.
Yeah.
In the slightest, bro. No.
Yeah, I'm excited for those 3. Those 3 games, super excited. But Final Fantasy 16 is probably the top of the list. I just need to know when it comes out. Because like I said, that's going to be the determining factor of my PS5 purchase. I
mean, honestly, I would expect it earliest at the end of the year.
Good. That's better for me.
Because hasn't well, I know I'm really only thinking of Final Fantasy 8 because I can remember the date was 9/9/99. It was the same day Dreamcast came out. Same day Dreamcast came out.
Was that Final Fantasy 8?
Yeah. Yup. I bought it that day, but didn't beat it.
Didn't miss much.
Yeah, I remember I'd ask you. I was like, "Yo, should I download the remaster, or not the remaster, but the whatever HD one that they made?" You're like, "No, not at all, fam. You don't need to do that." Bro.
For that price you told me, I think it was like full price. I was like, "No."
Yeah, I think it was like $40 or no, it was like $20. I don't know. But I did not get it, John. Thank you for saving me money.
Yeah. You bought 7 instead.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I have 8 on my Vita.
You do. I didn't download it.
Yeah. A lot of PS1 games on there, yo.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. I'm proud. I'm proud of my collection, Vita collection, bro.
Yeah, it should be. Flower. I always wanted to get into Flower, yo. Is Flower good?
Yeah, I love Flower. I mean, Flower, Flow, those were during those days when PS3 didn't really have anything to play.
Okay.
So
it's
it was
like
just
Journey.
No,
Journey.
but it's made by them. Flow and Flower are both made by that, and Journey are made by that game company. It's an awesome name. Yeah, it's not like Journey at all. It's really like a nice, serene experiment and or experience more than anything. You just pretty much like collect like flower petals and they like fly through the air,
Or you keep them all like bunched up or whatever and just keep it
Yeah.
going. Okay. I would like that.
It's fun. Like I think when it first came out on PS3, you had to use the terrible ass 6-axis controls.
The actual.
Yeah.
That sounds like a blast.
Yeah. They were telling us, hey man, it's better than Rumble, bro. Trust us. No one wants Rumble anymore, bro. No one's Rumble, bro. I know people turn it off, but come on, bro. But it's back.
I don't notice it, but in one game. I don't ever notice it.
I noticed it in Overwatch.
That's the only game I'm talking about.
People say they turn it off. It says it helps them play better.
Really? Maybe I should try.
I don't know.
I need it for that,
Yeah. I mean, it feels like the PS5 controller does feel differently, even though it's not using any of that like, haptic stuff. But like when I use Moira especially, like I can feel, it feels like sand. I don't know how to explain
it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like a bag of sand. But yeah, it just feels like I can feel like grains of something like hitting the controller. It's weird to explain.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about because totally get it.
So, yeah, man. So what do you think of this, man? What do you think of the show? I know it's not live, but what do you think?
No, but I like it. I told I've been praising you all week, and beginning to show all of this is amazing.
Yeah, what do you think about the format? You think keep it going like this, bro?
Keep it going.
Okay.
At bare minimum, a bi-weekly thing.
A bi-weekly thing.
At minimum. Just my 2 cents.
Your 2 cents, John. But I don't have change for your dollar.
Damn it.
It's totally like not even a thing,
No.
But I thought I would try to be clever on the spot.
No, almost got it.
You sure?
Yeah, man. 2021's
gonna be fire, bro.
We're gonna claim that. Yes.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get more into my Switch, bro. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it, bro.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah. I mean, my kids they're up north right now, so they're not playing it. So, I might as well commandeer, you know what I'm saying?
Don't you have 2?
Yeah, that's right. I was gonna get the one with the Joy-Cons that need to probably be replaced. I don't know what's going on with it. It doesn't like sync on the right side one.
Is it the Joy-Con itself or?
I don't know. I don't know if it's the railing, because it like doesn't like snap in all the way. It's weird.
That might be the Joy-Con.
Okay, because it doesn't look like there's damage to it. But I don't want to spend. They're $80, bro.
That's the thing, because you have to buy two. So it's like, your trial and error would cost like a third of the system.
Yeah, yo, like, come on, bro. Like, you're poorly designed controllers, man. Like, I gotta buy new ones. I don't even know if it's your console or if it's the controller,
I mean, you could be really ghetto and go to GameStop and be like, yo, can I try one of your Joy-Cons right quick? I'm not sure. Yeah. That'll be a free thing. You would know, at least.
No, I don't
Oh yeah, GameStop, never mind.
Yeah, I don't respect a place like that. Why would I do that to myself?
Because you have no intention of purchasing anything from their store. You're just using them. No, just kidding.
That'd be really rude to walk into their establishment and be like, hey, yo, I don't plan on buying nothing from y'all, but yo, can I see if one of these Joy-Cons work real quick? That'd be really rude, John.
I mean, do you care about GameStop's feelings?
No, but I care about the people who work there, John, because they are not the soulless corporation that is GameStop, John. They are.
See, I didn't say all that.
You and I. No, I'm just saying, like I'm saying I don't care about, these people's. I care about the feelings of the people.
No, I'm just asking because you was like, I don't, you don't give GameStop your patronage. So.
No, I do not.
So that's when the care thinking.
Okay. Yeah. I can understand how you may have,
all employees at GameStop, I apologize. It's not to you.
It's not to them, John.
No, it's not to you.
Not to the people who actually work in the store.
No, yeah.
It's literally like people above the people who work in the store.
Yeah, that's what we're.
A lot of people.
Is it?
I don't know.
They're shutting down a lot of stores around me.
Oh, GameStop's really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of them.
There's only one near me right now that I can think of. I think there's only one on the next exit up. Yeah, that's the only one in this whole area.
I haven't bought anything from GameStop in years.
Oh, no, there's one down the street. Yeah, there is one down the street. I don't go to that one, though, John, because the traffic is terrible to get in and out of there. So I'd rather go to the other exit, John, than to drive down the street. Partially because the traffic and the lights, to get to the said GameStop down the street, it would take me longer to get in and get out of there than to go up to the next exit.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time you made this venture?
To where?
To the GameStop.
The one that has terrible traffic flow?
Any of them.
Oh, the last time I went to a GameStop was with my two coworkers, and I got the PS5 camera.
Okay, so it was fairly recent.
Yeah. So the only reason why I went there is because it was right next to where I was. So. I was already there for the day, John. It was just like, hey, you guys got and then like one guy who works with me, he just wanted to like look at some stuff maybe for his grandson, I think. So we went in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But man, you don't know anybody else with a Switch?
I mean, I don't really know people, John, so I know you.
That's also
I've never met John in person.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah, we've never met
face to face.
Never been able to dap my man up, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on, dog? You know,
maybe 2021.
Maybe 2021, maybe. Maybe, dog, but
it'll happen.
I know, MagFest got canceled,
Yeah.
I'd have been able to go too, bro. Because my kids is up north.
Yeah.
I'd have been able to go.
It would have been now.
Yeah. But, I wouldn't have known till too late anyway. So.
No, you would have gone in there. But
But yeah, man, you got anything else that you wanted to cover today, my friend?
No, but you gave me a nice tidbit of information that Cobra Kai came out this week.
Yes, it did.
On the game, right?
I think the game and the series,
the season
third
3 came out.
Yeah, third season. My daughters all about it.
So much.
Like, and it makes me laugh, yo. You know how many times I try to get my daughter to watch like original Karate Kid, yo? Because I love original Karate Kid,
my God.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, so, you know, then Cobra Kai came out, and first it came out on like that YouTube TV thing or whatever, and I had it, or YouTube Red, I had it. I watched like the first episode, and I was just kind of like, yeah, this is cool, but I really don't want to watch this on my phone. So I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? And then they came out with it on Netflix, and I just haven't watched it. But she's all about it, and she was telling me. So then, you know, we went and watched all three of them. You know, the ones that really exist. The other ones don't really exist, John.
The remakes and all them.
Yeah, you know, with Jaden and Hilary.
I still haven't seen that one.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not, you know, it's a good movie. You know, just didn't need to be called Karate Kid. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like certain stuff, it just doesn't need to be called that. Could have gave it a different name. You know?
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, it could have been like Jackie Chan's, you know, karate students or something like that, and it'd have been fine. You know what I mean?
That's how I feel about Resident Evil 6.
Yeah.
If they named it anything else, it would have been fine.
Sometimes, man, you just gotta you know, Devil May Cry was originally supposed to be a Resident Evil, right?
Yeah, I could tell. That's how the first two play.
They're like, this is something completely different. You need to change the name, which is good, man. Like I wish, you know, a lot more places would do that, you know, but yeah, man, she's all about the Cobra Kai's, and she talks about, you know, she was like, Chosen's going to be in season 3. I said, Chosen's going to be in season 3? So now I got to watch it. Chosen's my guy.
Yeah, I got to watch it.
Because his name is Chosen.
I think I know who that is. Chosen who?
His name was Chosen on Karate Kid 2. Remember when they were in Japan, and you know, fought the dude's nephew. It's Chosen, bro. His name is Chosen.
He's in there.
Yeah, he's in season 3. Yeah. Well, no, it was on the trailer.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah, she told me that before it came out. So she's been like super hype, and she told me, she was like, it came out on New Year's. So she's like really hyped, because at first she didn't know. All she knew was January 2021, and she didn't know what day.
Yeah, because they it was supposed to be later. They actually pushed it up.
Yeah. Wasn't like the 15th or something like that, I think she said. Something like that.
Maybe later than that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. But yeah, make sure you check us out on Instagram, you know, All Day I Play Radio, and on Twitter at ADIP Radio. Make sure you go ahead, John, my bad.
No problem. I'm sorry. And you can also follow us on all your favorite streaming services: Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, YouTube.
Right.
Which we are consistently about to consistently add, you know, content on there.
Some content for y'all.
Yes.
Give them the content, John. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna drop it like it's hot. You know what I mean?
There it is.
Make it happen, Captain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you know, and then follow us too. You know, I'm Brian _P or Brian P _83 on both Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me at Moon Knight 9000 on Instagram and 9000 Moon Knight on Twitter.
On the Twitter versus John. I gotta say, it's been a pleasure, my friend.
Likewise, man. All the time. You know, thank you. Thank y'all for listening.
Appreciate y'all
so much.
Appreciate the listeners.
Brian.
And the viewers now, John. And the viewers.
I know, right?
Gotta thank the viewers as well, John.
Yeah, always. Thank you, viewers. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
We will catch you all next week.
Yep.
Peace.
Later. Peace and love. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.